Rewire Your Willpower. Easy steps and brain-based exercises for self-discipline. Willpower isn't about motivation. It's not about hype. And it's definitely not about forcing yourself to try harder. Willpower is about wiring your brain the right way. If willpower was simply a matter of desire, you wouldn't be listening to this right now. You already want better habits. You already want focus, discipline, and consistency. The real problem is not a lack of wanting, it's a lack of training. And that's good news, because what can be trained can be strengthened. Today, you're going to learn how willpower actually works in the brain and how to rewire it using simple, science-backed exercises anyone can do. Part 1. The Willpower Myth. For years, we were taught the wrong story about self-discipline. We were told that strong people have willpower and weak people don't. That successful people are naturally disciplined. That if you fail, it's because you lack character. That story is false. Neuroscience tells us something far more hopeful. Willpower is not a personality trait. It's a skill. Specifically, it's the ability of one part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, to pause, choose, and override automatic habits driven by emotion and impulse. Every time you resist distraction, every time you delay gratification, every time you choose long-term gain over short-term comfort, you are activating a specific neural circuit. And like any circuit, it can be strengthened or weakened by how you use it. Part 2. Why willpower fails. Let's be honest. Most people don't fail because they are lazy. They fail because they rely on motivation. Motivation is emotional. It rises and falls. It disappears under stress, fatigue, hunger, or boredom. Willpower fails when you're exhausted, you overwhelmed, you expect discipline to feel good, you demand perfection instead of progress. Your brain is designed to conserve energy. It prefers habits. It prefers shortcuts. It prefers comfort. So if your habits are wired toward distraction, procrastination, or instant pleasure, your brain will default to them every time. The solution is not fighting your brain. The solution is rewiring it. Part 3. The core principle of rewiring willpower. Here is the most important idea you need to understand. Willpower grows through small, repeated acts of conscious choice. Not big promises. Not dramatic transformations. Not all-or-nothing thinking. Small wins build strong brains. Every time you pause before reacting. Every time you choose a slightly better option. Every time you follow through when it's inconvenient. You lay down new neural pathways. And over time, those pathways become automatic. Discipline stops feeling like effort. It starts feeling like identity. Part 4. Brain-based exercise number 1. The pause. This is the foundation of all self-discipline. The pause. Whenever you feel the urge to check your phone, skip a task, eat impulsively, quit, early react emotionally, do one thing. Pause for 5 seconds. That's it. 5 seconds of stillness activates the prefrontal cortex, the decision-making center of your brain, and interrupts automatic behavior. During the pause, ask, what choice serves my future self? You don't have to choose perfectly. You just have to choose consciously. This tiny pause, repeated daily, is one of the most powerful willpower exercises ever discovered. Part 5. Brain-based exercise number 2. Shrink the task. Your brain resists big tasks, but embraces small ones. Instead of saying, I'll work out for an hour, say, I'll do 1 push-up. Instead of, I'll write for 30 minutes, say, I'll write 1 sentence. This works because starting is harder than continuing. Once you begin, momentum takes over. You're not tricking yourself. You're training your brain to associate action with safety instead of stress. Small actions reduce resistance. Reduced resistance builds consistency. Consistency builds willpower. Part 6. Brain-based exercise number 3. Identity statements. Your brain listens to how you define yourself. Instead of saying, "I'm trying to be disciplined. I hope I can stick to this. I'm bad at consistency." Use identity-based language. I am someone who follows through. I train my discipline daily. I don't need motivation. I rely on systems. Every time you repeat an identity, your brain looks for evidence to support it. This isn't positive thinking. It's neurological alignment. Your actions begin to match your self-image. Part 7. Brain-based exercise number 4. Environment over willpower. Here's a truth most people ignore. Your environment controls more behavior than your willpower ever will. If temptation is easy, discipline will fail. If discipline is easy, temptation will fade. Examples: put distractions out of reach, prepare healthy options in advanced design spaces. For focus, reduce friction for good habits. You are not weak for needing structure. You are smart for using it. Strong willpower is often invisible. It's built into the environment. Part 8. The willpower recovery rule. Willpower is renewable, but not infinite. Sleep, nutrition, and stress management are not optional. They are fuel. If you're constantly exhausted, your brain will choose survival over self-discipline. One powerful rule: never judge your discipline on your worst day. Judge it on your recovery. Did you return? Did you reset? Did you recommit without self-attack? That is real strength. Part 9. The daily willpower reset, 1 minute. Here's a simple daily practice. Once a day, ask, what was one moment I chose consciously today? What habit am I reinforcing tomorrow? What small step can I commit to, no matter what? 1 minute, one reflection, one decision. This keeps your brain oriented toward growth instead of guilt. You don't need more motivation. You need repetition. You need structure. You need compassion. You need training. Willpower isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one choice at a time. Every pause rewires your brain. Every small win strengthens your discipline. Every return after failure proves your power. You are not broken. You are undertrained. And starting today, that changes. Because when you rewire your willpower, you don't just change your habits. You change who you become.